Hello darlings. I'm drinking ginger tea with lemon and ginger. Love it. It's very cold. We're gonna get straight into the business of my updated foundation routine with my skincare. This video is gonna be on the skincare segment, so do check that out. So yeah, I haven't put anything on my skin, so I'm gonna start with skincare. I go in with the Neostrata Illuminating Serum. This one. It's called the Enlightening Cream. I don't know why they say it's enlightening. I go 2 drops. I like to apply it with the tips of my fingers. Since my peeling or my skin renewal treatments, I just want to get, like, I've learned to do my makeup in a different way without caking it, because obviously makeup is way too harsh, but thankfully these products help me keep the makeup on the surface so it doesn't penetrate into my skin, and that was the mistake that I used to do before. Next, I'm going in with the Retexturizing Activator. It's also a serum, this one. Now, I was using a lot of cosmetic. Hold on, I'm gonna go with 2 or 3 drops. No, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't have a monitor. Okay. I like to put this on my décolletage area, on the forehead, and put it in as much as I can, just penetrating it onto my skin. Guys, you will have to excuse me because I'm gonna look here and you guys are there, so just bear with me because I don't have a monitor mirror, so my eyes will be focused in this section. Before I get in, excuse me for being all over the place, I'm gonna go in with the Heliocare 360 Gel Oil-Free Sunscreen, which is in the SPF 50. I need sunscreen because the way South African sun is set up, even though it's winter, it's too hot, it's so damaging. I'm going in with a few drops. I hate the sunscreen because it gives me a purple residue. However, this is what my therapist prescribed, and it's what we're gonna do. As I was saying, my skin got damaged because, first of all, when I started working at MAC, we had to wear makeup every single day, and I mean, I have nobody to blame but myself because I wasn't using the right skincare. Primer is not enough, because also cosmetic skincare is not enough either. And I mean, you think cosmetic skincare is gonna be solving all your issues, but not really. So you tend to do a much more bigger damage than you think you were doing, because none of that skincare will protect your skin's barrier. You need something that's going to be a barrier between your makeup and your skin. So I didn't have that, and so that's why my skin is here right now, and we're doing chemical peels and all of to basically get my skin to where I need it to be, and just to heal all of this, right? As you guys might have seen on my first video, which I will attach over here, go check it out. My skincare, or my first I'm running out of things to say. My first skin video my first skin renewal treatment, yes, I did mention that, I mean, my skin is damaged because of what I was doing to my skin and what I used before. I used to use Estee Lauder. Now, listen, obviously we're all different, and what might work for you might not necessarily work for me, especially with skincare. I feel like that is something that you need to have a clear direction on. I mean, I can't tell you go use this product because none of those things worked for me, and that is the mistake that I did before. So in my opinion, I generally should have started using skincare before cosmetic skincare, because that did nothing for my skin. So we're here now, there's nothing we can do about it. So we will definitely make better choices, you know, in the future. Now, like I said, I generally don't like the sunscreen because it leaves a purple residue. There's nothing I can do about it. We're here. We're gonna move right along. I'm gonna prime my skin. So after all that, now we've created a barrier on my skin. I have something that basically the sunscreen just keeps all the products that I've placed on my skin intact and in place, and you know, everything is set up. Now I've created that barrier, and I'm gonna continue with my cosmetic skincare, which is not a lot. Basically, it's just primer for my makeup, right? I don't have an eye cream. I don't know why they didn't prescribe me an eye cream. I think that's something that I need to ask them for, because like I said, I do get itches around my skin. I might have said that in my previous videos. Do check it out. I do talk about the skin quite often and the products that I do. Okay, I'm now gonna go in with the Natural Radiance in the shade Radiant Yellow. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me use this, if not a million times. So another technique that I am slowly getting into, I'm trying to be nicer to my skin. I'm trying to be more gentle. I'm trying to be more caring with my skin. I'm gonna place this product onto my hand, about 2 drops. I'm gonna take this flat, like rounded blending brush. This is from Real Techniques. These are one of the oldest brushes, and I'm gonna take that to apply my skincare, my primer with. So if you can, what I'm getting into, I'm getting into the habit of applying my skincare with a brush, just for more even. I mean, fingers are okay as well, but I just want to be more nicer, more gentle to my skin, you know. So again, primer will definitely allow your skin to, like, will create another barrier between your skin and the makeup. It will also create a beautiful barrier for the foundation. Also, depending on what type of skin you have, I have combination to oily skin. Obviously, I'm doing treatments, so my skin is not as combination anymore. It is more to the dry side because of all the chemical peels. That's why I have skincare and all these products, all these serums to apply, because they generally do make my skin more moisturized, but without adding a lot of oil to my skin. And I've seen that it actually helps with my foundation. My foundation is not cakey or oily. It's just beautiful and like radiant. It does get oily, but nothing a powder can't fix. My next, I'm gonna go in with I have 2 amazing products. I've tried them before, I've worn them before. I find that these foundation or these 2 products are actually very gentle to my skin. I don't want to use a foundation that is very cakey or that is all the way matte. So I went and picked up the Dior Backstage, these 2 girlies over here, I picked up the Face and Body Foundation as well as the Face and Body Glow, which is amazing. It legit goes a long way. So my shade in the Face and Body Foundation is A9, this one. And then the Glow is the Universal 001 shade, which is this one. I'm going to use a Urban Decay blending brush to apply the foundation. It goes a long way. It does have coverage. It's light, but it does have coverage. Light, not in color, but in like the texture and the consistency of the foundation. Gossip Girl, the new Gossip Girl. A friend of mine, Kili, sent me a text and she's like, what do you think of the new Gossip Girl? Out of 10. So I watched the 2 episodes, the pilot episode and the second episode. You know what? I've been watching a lot of British television. Don't mind me. But you know what? God, they should have just left Gossip Girl in the archives. Like, there was no need. They should have just called it, because it's giving me, first of all, the fashion is not fashioning as much as I would have expected it to be, because it is a new show and it's done in the 21st century. I mean, like in the times of Instagram. You would expect the show's, the fashion to be fashioning, and it's not fashioning. The fashion is definitely not giving what it's supposed to give. It's really not. It's simple outfits. It's more social media and Instagram based. It's giving me Rich Kids, the show. Do you understand? The reality show, that's what it's giving me. It's definitely not Gossip Girl. Also, Gossip Girl is run by teachers, which I find them very amateur, because if you can remember, Gossip Girl did not reveal herself until maybe like a few episodes in. Do you understand? And now these ones are a bit amateur. They're trying to run with the Gossip Girl storyline, and they are the ones handling the storyline, the gossip column, because the kids, well, the students at the school are being mean. And I get very like social media based. It's very like Instagrammy, influencer type of vibe, in a very like, listen, I don't want to throw names out there. I don't want to throw statements and opinions, because I don't want people to take my word and run with it, but it's definitely not giving what it was supposed to give. Like, Gossip Girl is not that messy, and those teachers are very amateur and messy. Like, they don't know how to, they get caught already in the first, no, I don't like it. It's not mysterious enough. Like, Gossip Girl was so mysterious. Like, it was, even the plot is not edgy enough. It kept us on the seat like, oh my gosh, what's gonna, it's not organic. It's not organic. It's definitely not organic enough for me. I'm sorry. I think I should go with a little bit more, with a few pumps. Do you think? Yes, I think so. I'm gonna go in with a bit more, a few pump, a pump or two, like a drop or two. So the nicest thing about this foundation is that it also is buildable, so you can build on it. That's the nicest thing about it. So I want to go in a little bit more, covering the spots. I'm going to use the Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC50, and I've already decanted in a little thingy like this because I drop it all the time. So I use it from this little thing, and I'm tired of purchasing a new concealer. I'm just gonna put it on my hand as well, just a little bit. It's basically to spot conceal and to make sure that I've covered all the areas. Also, I am due for a wax. because my mustache is way too prominent for my liking. Guys, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this mirror like this because yeah, I'm just making sure I cover all the spots, all the dark areas, all the places where I need to hide. This foundation is beautiful, super stunning. I'm gonna go in with the, I probably should have applied this before I applied the foundation, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on top of the foundation to give me that extra glow. You want to shake this product before you use it because it is very runny. I use my hand quite a lot. See, it's always there. I'm gonna take a small, should I take a big one? No, a wet Real Techniques sponge and just apply. Also, this product dries up very quickly, so you might want to be quick with it. Like I said, it is more ideal to apply it before you apply your foundation, but it still works as well, if not better. And that's why I think a lot of people are not enjoying it. I don't know. You guys should watch it and comment down below. Tell me what you guys feel about the show. Let's have a conversation about Gossip Girl. Yeah. Also, the fashion is not fashiony for me. It's not giving. It's not giving. The fashion is not giving. It's not there. I feel like we want to see. Okay, we saw relevant items. It's more fashiony in terms of the runway. I'm 2 episodes in, so I think I'll give it a chance. I'll work. So this is where we are right now. Am I liking it? I still see a few more spots there. Let's not limit ourselves. Let's just go for it. So spot, because I mean you still want your skin to be flawless. Yes, I'm gonna go in with the concealer now. I'm gonna use Golden from the Bobbi Brown foundation sticks. So this is what we're gonna do. We are going to apply the concealer here. Well, it's not really a concealer, but this foundation stick, we're gonna apply it in these areas. And then this method works wonder in terms of sculpting your face.
Music
I like
license.
to take it down as well so that when I blend it, it's more blendable. I want to take it into this area here. I don't want to use a sponge just yet. I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques small blending and just blend in through. I'm using this foundation because it just lays so nicely. It lays beautifully onto the skin and it works wonders to sculpt your face. I don't know, do you guys see? It's giving something. Just gently dusting on the eyes. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do something very important before I apply all these products onto my skin. You want to work quickly because it does go fast. I'm going to take the sponge and blend through. Listen, makeup is just how you want it to be, honestly. You see, something is happening. We like to see things happening. Am I gonna contour? Yes, I'm gonna contour, but I'm gonna use, should I use powder I'm gonna go in with Espresso from the same Bobbi Brown. The footage cut, we're here now. So, as I was saying, I was using the Espresso Bobbi Brown foundation. I did this. This is where we're at. This is where we are. So, yes, I'm gonna blend it using this brush. So we're gonna blend that into the skin. Blend it nice and gently, because we do want a chiseled face. We do want a chiseled perimeter, a chiseled, you know, it is winter still, but why not? Why not prep for the summer and go chisel? It's still summer in winter, and we love that here on this channel. So yeah, I'm gonna relax my brush and just make sure it's all blended in. So you blend until your heart's content and it looks seamless and very subtle and soft. I'm gonna work through this. It's a process. It's a process we're willing to work through. A smaller brush, because we don't want to overdo it. We still want our nose looking nice and slim. I'm not saying your features are not it. We have beautiful features, but it's makeup, we play around. So I'm just gonna place it, blend it already. I don't want any harshness on the nose,
music license,
because it's not gonna help me with anything later on. So why not just blend already while I apply? So while this is in my hands, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. Now this girl right here is worth the purchase. You can purchase it, because we're in South Africa and these things are very hard to find. You can definitely purchase it online at Muse Beauty. As usual, I'm gonna be the girl that plugs you and put the link down below, so do check that out. And then you can definitely go to Skin Cosmetics in Midland and get yourself a Laura Mercier powder. They do have the honey, I think, but this one is a little bit more on the pricier side than what you would find on Muse Beauty. I mean, yeah, there's also an Arch store in Santon that just opened. I don't know if they have the Laura Mercier. I haven't gone to check, so yeah, I don't know if I should use both the powders. I think I'm gonna use both the powders. I have also the medium dark or the medium deep translucent Laura Mercier. I like to use both these girls together occasionally, side by side, as they are best friends, or twins rather, because it gives me what I want it to give. This one is slightly more darker than obviously the honey. These are the shades. So I'm gonna start by this babes over here. I'm just gonna apply it. I'm not baking as yet. I'm just applying it to set my makeup or my concealer. And then just before I brighten, because it works wonders in that way. And then I want to give myself a base. You see how it just settles my under eyes already. Before I even do anything, it's already approving. So do the girls approve, yay or nay? You guys have to approve. There's no other way. I'm gonna apply it under here, because we don't want any fine lines. Let me tell you something about this powder. If you don't have your hands on a Laura Mercier powder, you can definitely go get a much more affordable. Let me not say that. You can go get a, in terms of drugstore, you can get a Yardley, but we'll do drugstore makeup in just a bit. Let's just focus on these girls here. If you want something of a similar nature or that does the same thing, but because you don't want to spend much, you can definitely go to Yardley, because it will give you kind of like the same effect. It's as beautiful as this one. But we're here now, so I'm going to go in with the honey and just place it to brighten my face, because we do love a good brightening. I was anti-bake, okay? I was that girl who's anti-bake. But as you go in the streets and the girls are doing the things, you also want to be part of the girls that are doing the things. So you go and get into it. And you find a beautiful way to apply it, which I did. And I'm happy that the result. I'm going to take the extra and put it here. We don't want to overdo the bake, so just taking the excess. I'm going to do the bridge of my nose because why not? I'm going to mix it with the deep and just place it. How is my skin feeling right now? My skin is feeling very light. I don't feel cake on it. It's not caked at all. It's still giving me what I needed it to give. I feel like I'm saying that a lot right now, but honestly it generally is. So I'm gonna go in with dark deep, what's this, with Skin Finish mineralized powder in the shade dark deep. I'm gonna take it with a blending brush and just go tapping on the areas. Let me get a bigger mirror. I'm gonna apply it on my contour just to make sure I set the contour, because you do want to set that as well. Okay, so I contoured with the dark deep mineralized powder, and then I went in with the dark mineralized powder, this powder, just to lay everything, just to make sure my skin is even and nicely powdered, because who does not want that? It's just to lay things properly on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my face. By fixing my face, I mean do my eyebrows. I don't think you guys need to see that because, like I said, this is a skin focused this is a skin focused video. So yeah, I like where my skin is at. Like I said, it does not feel very heavy, it does not feel very caked. It is still feeling super light. You can definitely go with a foundation that is not as light as mine, as light as the Dior Backstage, but I mean, for me, I'm still doing the skin treatment, so this is as great as I can go. It is great. I'm happy with the outcome. So let me go finish the rest of my face, and then I'll come back so we can have a chit chat. We can talk about things. We have done our eyes, I put on some lashes, I did my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna finish off my skin, my face. I'm gonna finish off my face, and then I'm going in with the Lovejoy mineralized blush. It's a beautiful, beautiful champagne rose golden blush. You need to have blush because it just puts everything together. Now, I'm not going in full on my cheek. I still want to elongate my cheekbones. So it's not a sweet application. It's more of a grown-up, more mature type of application. I'm pulling it from the bone up. Same here. Up. You definitely need to use some blush. I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my nose. This might feel like I'm going very fast, but this video is gonna be way longer than I planned. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Beaming Blush Extra Dimension Highlighter, a forever fave. This girl does the things that needs to be done. There's no questions about it. And then I'm gonna, a little bit messed up, I'm gonna use the Glow With It highlighter from MAC. I'm gonna mix the two as I usually do because this is my favorite look. I'm gonna apply it on the areas where I need some highlighter. Let me bring you guys a bit closer. can you get into it? My nose is still very much prominent. You want to make sure that you blend it so that it is there, it is visible, we can see it, but also it just lays beautifully into the skin. I'm gonna go on the nose as well, just on the tip of my nose, because I want it to be seen. I want to take my dark powder so I can clean up on the bridge of my nose, because it's giving me way too prominent, as well as just dust off the excess. I need to look at myself. I need to peep in. What else do I need? Everything is pretty much done with my skin. We are through. I just want to clean up a little bit more. I'm gonna leave you guys again for a little while and then come back with a completed face, lip done, hair on. So I just forgot to tell you guys how I set my makeup, and I use the LA Girl Pro setting spray. Now this girl is who she thinks she is. I don't buy any other setting spray, because with this spray, literally from morning till evening my makeup will be set. So that's literally the only spray I do use. Just gonna she does what she needs to do, and that's it. She's both dewy, mattifying, and she sets my makeup for real. So yes, so I'm gonna leave you again to go finish. Oh, okay darlings, I'm back. I'm done up. I have my lipstick on. I have the MAC Chestnut. Yes, I have the MAC Chestnut Cork, and then I have a nude naturally transformed lipstick on, and I have a plumping lip gloss by LA Girl, and then I have my Fenty Gloss chocolate bomb or something like that. Yes, and this is the completed makeup look. I love it. I look like a rich housewife. Right, yes, so this is all I do. Recapping the products that I used on my face. Oh, I feel like my voice has even changed. Like, oh my gosh, my hand gestures, the head is tilting to the side. It's just beautifully done. I feel so good. I can see my talents. Very talented. And yeah, this is a basic everyday makeup look that I would wear. It obviously accommodates my skin. My skin feels good. It does not feel cakey. It feels nicely comfortable. And yeah, the products that I used, I will link them all down the description box below. I'll give you guys, but shout out to these products over here. This foundation is very nice. It's light wearing. It's not too cakey on my skin. It feels very comfortable with the products that I use on my skin. Very accommodating to the peeling and the processes of my skin. And yeah, like I said, for all the information you would like to know about my skin process, the what do you call it, the chemical peeling, what I use on my face, what I do, what I don't do, I'll probably do like a what do I eat video as well, so you guys can see. I keep it very cute, I keep it natural, I keep it clean as much as I can. And yeah, so I will see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and share with your loved ones. Show everybody how great I look. All right darlings, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.